So the story that I'm going to be covering today is related to the coronavirus, which, as we all know, it broke out in early March this year in the United States, and now families are facing major financial challenges, especially with children having to be home for online schooling. Parents are juggling making enough money to provide for their families, taking care of their children full time now, and also helping their children access the technology they need to be able to attend school. So NPR actually conducted a poll that found out that 74% of families making under $100,000 a year actually suffered a lot of financial losses during the coronavirus. And I think this story is super important because money is definitely tight right now for a lot of people, and this in combination with making sure that children are having enough tools to do their school online, and parents right now have to be extra involved in their children's schooling because it's something new and children are having to adjust, the parents are adjusting. And the article that I read actually highlighted how this can actually have a prolonged effect on the children's and the parents' mental states, which is definitely something researchers are looking into. And the story relates to my community because I personally know a lot of families right now that are struggling financially, and most of my friends and family are having to do school online. And it's really hard for a lot of parents right now to find babysitters for their children and still be able to work. And some parents don't even have the option to work. They're being laid off and losing their jobs, which financial burdens along with this new style of schooling is just, it's almost inevitable for families to fall apart right now. This story actually does overlap with the issue of whether or not children should be sent back to in-person classes. Most people that I know right now, as I stated before, are not doing in-person classes. There's definitely a debate over whether or not this is safe for people's families and children to go back to school, but overall, I think it's really important that people are aware that other people are struggling too, and this will be overcome eventually. And I think that research definitely is a key thing here that needs to be dealt with in order to prevent severe effects of mental illness.